And here we are, we're loading into Hardpoint on Crossroads. Colors look to be good on the mini maps.
Well, things are working out so far, it looks like. So we are going to have Minnesota Floppr, Be Easy, Chad is subbing in today, Majestic and Hopshot versus LAG of Zadley, Freeze, Jake, and Dash. So we're already off, actually, and looks like LAG is going to be soaking up this early time on P1. So you're going to have one push on a Freeze. Hopshot's going to pick up both Jake and Freeze, actually, and he is going to push onto the point, so that is going to be Minnesota picking up some time now as there's a Bison out.
Bullfrog?
Bullfrog. I will forever call these guns by their original names, to be honest. Like you can't tell me the FAR is not a FAMAS. I will call it a FAMAS.
The spawns are real interesting here. Minnesota's spawned, 2 people spawned on the left and been able to just get a free pinch on the hill while still holding that right spawns. Chad is holding his bottom side, but
yep, Chad is going to drop, and I want to see where he spawns here, actually, based on this. He is going to spawn top right. I didn't actually realize that was a spawn point.
Right under sandbag.
I thought the spawn point were all was like mid right and bottom right, but apparently top right's also a spawn, as you are going to see the fight is going in for the back spawn here. Jake is going to win that. He's going to drop, and that is going to be LAG picking up the close spawn, so Minnesota will all be spawning out, and LAG is going to start pushing their lead. As a result, is they're going to send 2 lakeside, it looks like. You're going to have number 1, Chad is pushing up top. Majestic will fall to Freeze. But Chad's inside the point. He's going to pick up 2. He's looking for a 3rd here. He's going to pick up the 3rd.
Make it,
we're going to 4th. He does runs out of bullets at the last shot.
He was a madman. He just went charging out of the hill. No time to reload.
Literally in every direction there. As Jake picks up 3, it looks like somewhere. I missed it in the kill feed, I think, but he did pick up 3. 16 seconds to go on the hill. It's still LAG right now as they've pushed their lead up to near 40 points, and they're still going. This Chad is currently 7-3.
Really, thank you for the follow.
To take matters into his own hands right now.
Hopshot, being true to his name, did try to hopshot that corner.
Yep. Majestic is going to be holding his corners. Jake is going to jump out. Majestic will win that challenge, and that's going to be Minnesota taking some of this time right now as it is contested. Flips over to LAG. As Chad picks... No, excuse me. That's Freeze in the kill feed that picks up 2 before he falls.
Minnesota does have spawns for P4 here as well, but... I don't know how to say that. EKGC?
I think it's Jake. It's just spelled backwards. I've been calling him Jake for most of it. I believe that's the way it is, actually. He is going to get caught, though. He was snaking around the back, and he does get caught. So he is going to fall. That is going to be LAG spawning out. So Minnesota's going to... Actually, I was about to say that the new hill's going to pop, but the new hill's not popping for another 15 seconds here. So LAG's going to soak up some nice time, and they do have time to push forward. As Be Easy's kind of working this cutoff here in the middle. He is going to pick up 1. Chad's going to pick another. Hopshot's going to try and contest this as he jumps inside. He won't win the gunfight.
LAG just spawned rock. They did manage to flip the spawns there. Yeah. I'm not sure
Minnesota held it for that entire P3 and then loses it at the last second for P4.
I think they just got all killed off around the same time and gave up spawns.
That is actually very unfortunate. But we are going to have, LAG. No one's on the hill, actually, currently. The 1 player on the hill did go down as Chad's pushing forward. He picks up 1. He doesn't pick the second one up. He is going to fall as Jake gets revenge. And it's going to be Hopshot's turn pushing up. He's going to be running the 3 guns, actually. He will go down as Minnesota's kind of just 1 by 1 stacking themselves in here.
LAG, though, well, I guess you got 2 trophies, so a grenade can't get in there. Doesn't even have a hope of getting...
Yep, well, Majestic is finally going to get in the hill, and they're finally going to get some spawn swaps here.
Yeah, but just in time for P2, P1 spawns to come up here.
Yeah, so right as they get it, it has to go back the other way. But P1 is going to pop. We are going to finish our first rotation. LAG is currently up 113-60, as they are going to be in possession of the favored P2 spawns, and you're going to see Minnesota kind of working their way towards the back.
Sadly's in that good power position up on the sandbags. Give Overwatch to the hill.
T-Bell.
Yeah, the T-Bell call
We'll continue to call it T-Bell after he stayed the entire time.
Wow, his Majestic puts some great
picking
shots.
up a pair of kills. Some great shots out of him as he fires right down truck. Chad is pushed up in that position, and Be Easy is up next as they're trying to regain these spawns. Shots from Be Easy are going to go out. He's not going to finish the kill. Going to wrap around instead, but it does look like Minnesota has succeeded in the spawn flip. Right as I say that, like 3 of their players go down. And then now they spawn out, which is kind of weird given that they had 1 and 2 in the bottom right corner of the map.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of confused why that spawn happened, but Chad is doing a great job anchoring down. All of LAG goes down, but they're spawning on top of Chad. Chad is literally in the spawn point.
From what I've seen on that P1, when you have possession of P1, it seems to favor giving you that right side spawn. I'm not sure why, like that sandbag spawn that you didn't know was a spawn. If you have P1 and you have someone in sandbags, you will always spawn there. Oh. It's almost like quadrants of the map instead of thinking of it as 2 halves.
Wasn't quadrants an MW thing?
It was.
Well, he's going to charge right inside the hill. He is going to pick up Freeze, who's looking the other way. So Minnesota's slowly going to gain some of this time back as Chad picks up a pair of kills. Chad is 20 and 14. He's tied to leading the lobby right now with Jake. He's 21 and 14. He just took the lead. As Minnesota's slowly going to rack up this time back. 10 seconds to go. Actually, no. They're still counting on the hill, actually. The white is confusing me because I, for some reason, thought no one was in the hill at all.
Black is no one.
Yeah, there. Yeah, okay, yeah, I see it now. But LAG still with a 40-point lead. Majestic, I think he needed to get the spawns there. He pushed the back door there. I would have liked to see him go all the way in the back for the spawns instead.
Especially with this 3 and 4 back to back.
Yeah.
We've seen.
Well, Beezy is going to put some great shots down in. You do see LAG spawning rock though.
The way this map works out, it seems that the team holds 1 and 2, and then 3 and 4 the other team gets. Usually, unless someone can make break spawns. They hold their spawns though. They hold their spawns and they win their gunfights.
Oh yes, just win every gunfight and you win the map. That's all there is to it.
Easy.
All you gotta do.
In-depth strats.
Zadwy's pushing his way forward here. He is gonna get on the hill, but Minnesota's brought this back. They're only down by 30 points right now.
And they do have the
set up with the spawns. But they are going to give up the last of the scrap time as well. Majestic is kind of just set up here as a turret. He's 19 and 12 on a 3 spree right now.
Majestic's been a turret this whole game.
Forward. Pardon?
Majestic's been a turret this entire game so far.
Yeah, definitely. As Chad is working his way through P3, he will get caught, but Zadwy is going to be pushing the hill. I think Majestic went down, but they're still holding the spawns. Minnesota is still on the hill. They're still gaining points. They're only down by 30 right now, so they have brought it back down from the... I believe they were down 60 or 70 points at one point in this game. But there's been like a flurry of rotations, honestly, so they're slowly bringing this one back.
LAG hit this hill all together. They came through fire and just flipped spawns.
Did you see number 7 spawn right on top of the hill? He spawned like maybe 5 meters away. Which is impressive.
It is impressive. So they hit all 4 through fire at the exact same time as someone from Minnesota was rotating out. I think that forced the spawns to flip.
Looks like it. But we do have Minnesota is going to be in possession of the P2 spawns now as we go down the last few seconds. LEG's extended their lead out to 40 points. Just as we get set up for P1, you do see number 5 in the middle. He's probably going to be working his way around towards... Well, he does pick up the player on the hill, so he is going to get inside the hill at the start of this. So LEG will have hill possession. And right as I say that, he goes down. Chad is 33 and 20. He doesn't even play for this team. He's subbing in this week, and he's going absolutely off.
When you don't know the strats, I guess you just default to kill everything. You see something, you shoot it.
That's a pretty good strat.
That's a good strat.
I don't know. I think that's a pretty good one. As well, Majestic is set up here in T-Bell. It does look like he's going to provide the oversight here. But his team is kind of following around him. So it's mostly just him alive. Right now, as you do see the kind of push coming in towards P1, but I mean...
Majestic just spawned out. He gets a free pinch here on the hill. Actually...
Yeah, so we are going to have... Yeah, LEG is going to reach 220 points, and they are going to cross with the last of the scrap time. I really don't think Minnesota can keep afford to do this. Because they're essentially giving up 15 or so seconds on the end of every hill when they get broken. But it's really beginning to cost them. As you can see, LEG's up to 224. They have a 50-point lead. And but they're still in possession of the hill. Minnesota, or excuse me, LAG is actually working their way all the way across the map, so they are buying themselves a fair amount of time here. They're all coming lakeside. Beezy's in a great spot. You're right. As well, Jake goes down to a team nade. Everybody from LAG goes down.
I'd like to see Be Easy just hang out mid-map there and just pick kills up as they're rotating.
Yeah, because to the P3 side is good, but I think it's early. You still have 20 seconds to go, which is enough to catch up right now to LAG, so they can't even the score. But if it's just him running into their spawn point, I don't really know if that's gonna really get them a whole lot.
Even just playing this, he's making it easy on his team, and the spawns do flip with 5 seconds left. That could be a great play.
Yeah, they do spawn rock. You're gonna have number 5, Zadley. It's all on him basically right now for this hill.
Minnesota all ran into the hill. They might flip spawns back here.
Yep, they did. Minnesota just flipped out. You do see that, yep, LAG is going to get the close spawn. This is going to be in their favor, but the hill is currently in Minnesota. It just flipped to LAG. And they can win on this hill, so everyone has to... You basically have to flood it, as... Well, Hopshot just kills 2 inside the hill. Like we said, just kill everything and you win the game, apparently, as, well, Minnesota's caught up.
It's going to be a battle over this hill.
I didn't think this was going to be that close after the way we started. I mean, we went into the... After the first rotation, it was a 60-point lead. And instead, look at this. It's 239 to 237, contesting the current hill. LAG's going to pick it up. They have 13 seconds. They can still win it here.
And Minnesota.
So the spawns have flipped again. Now Minnesota's in the hill, and they've got the possession. And now we're going to flip back over. It's contested. They can't win on this hill. So we are going to go to P4, which is held by Minnesota right now. And we're going to have the flood coming in from LAG. They got to go, and they got to go now. LAG's on the hill, 249. 1 more point's all they need, but they don't get there. They're all spawning out.
Oh,
it's all down. They win
wow. It. Minnesota Floppr pulling that off.
250-249.
Oh, literally can't get a closer game than that. Oh, what a good game to start this series off.
We're gonna watch. This was the 3-piece I think that Jake picked up that I saw like appear at the ticker, and then I didn't actually see it.
Senor Chairforce, thank you for the gifted subs. Very much appreciated. Senor gifted 5.
Yep. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. That was fantastic.
You know,
that's a great way to open the day.
So excited. Who actually won that one?
Minnesota.
Minnesota.
They did clear everybody out of the hill at the end, and then LAG had to spawn out, and Minnesota managed to get those last 5 seconds they needed.
Very nice.
So, yeah, that's going to be 1-0 Minnesota. Checkmate is coming up next.
Take a quick break.
Well, welcome back, everybody, to Map 2 after quite the ending to Map 1, really, that we had on Checkmate. As we're getting right into it, actually, as we're going to have Minnesota and LAG. We're going to have, I believe this is LAG starting on the attack.
Very heavy plane push from both sides.
Yep, we have 3 players from Minnesota in the area. Jake's going to pop out. 1 player's going to fly by him. And 3 go down for Minnesota to start. Majestic's last man standing out the back here. This is a ballsy plant, actually, out of Jake. He does go down to the nade, as Majestic is going to he's not going to pick up that kill on Zadley. Honestly, I think if he picked that up, he would have, I think he could have clutched up the 1v3, but instead, nope, he does not finish that kill.
I do want to say, thank you, Chairforce, Senor, and Carrie for the subs during that break. Much appreciated.
Thank you very much for keeping the train going.
I did not give a best of, or who's Minnesota won the first?
Minnesota won. Yep. So red side is taking the 1-0 lead.
They need a button for that, or maybe there is, and I just need to look for it.
It's very possible. I mean, it is an override, but we do see the charge coming in from Minnesota over here. Jake is making great work of the smoke as he works his way back around to the bomb. He does have all of Minnesota kind of trapped here. He picks up 1. He picks up a 2nd with the shot punch. And down go 3 of Minnesota again. It's all up to Chad, who is nowhere near the bomb in a 1v2.
And he's got a 74U, so long sight lines on that A side. Not sure that grenade touched him or not. I think it did.
I don't believe it did. He is going to find Zadley, though, so it's now going to be a 1v1. Chad will get out without a trade going down, as it looks like he's being chased by Jake. He might have... I don't know if he heard him. I don't remember how well.
They're going to run right into each other.
Footsteps. Yeah, they're right beside each other.
Jake was tucked in that corner. What awareness.
As we are going to see the best play coming out of Jake here as he picks up 3 in the round and the double kill here with the shot punch to close it out. As that's a 2-0 lead now to LAG. Right off the bat, very quick set of 2-0s.
These are really quick rounds. Both teams just sprinting to mid-map and throwing punches. Literally in that last round.
Yep. We are going to be off to the races. Round 3. LAG on the attack. Dash is still using a bullfrog, so clearly he's learning from our man Senor, who after being featured
I don't think he was using that clip
reel.
though. 70-40.
Oh, well, I mean, he has it out now. Jake is going to be charging on the middle of the map. He is going to get caught, and he will drop the bomb underneath the plane. Carson picks up first blood, but Majestic also goes down. So we're still in the 3v3 situation. Shadow working this forward position up here. Dash will catch Carson. Carson will go down. Hopshot goes down. It's now all down to Chad once again in a 1v3. Dash has picked up the bomb. So he's working around the outside here. Chad will pick up 1. We'll find Jake. He's going to put long-range shots into another. Excuse me, he found Zadley. Long-range shots into another. But Dash is going to get away with his life. And it looks like they're going to take the bomb over towards A. This is a nice rotation. But actually, they haven't decided. They're all going around a circle. As he's going to find another. Dash is going to be the last alive with 20 seconds to go, but...
Oh, man. They were...
Chad can't hide in that corner.
I thought Chad was going to get away with that murder there and get a reset for the 1v1 on the bomb plant.
Oh, I definitely thought it was happening, to be honest. As Dash kills 1, goes away, and goes, oh, wait a second. There's a second guy there.
Second guy not looking at me.
Well, LAG 3-0. Minnesota's yet to find an answer to this so far on any of the rounds, as they're going to be on the attack for this round.
Dash is 4-1 with the bullfrog. That is...
Oh.
Maybe the bullfrog is meta.
It's working. Senor single-handedly putting in a meta. Well, I mean, right to say that actually gets dropped by the rush.
Jake is coming on the flank here.
Yeah, this could be huge. He is going to find the trophy. He's going to catch Carson from behind. Be easy, will drop. He's going to get out. Hopshot does get behind the crates. As the shots are going to go back, it's going to be Zadley now in a 1v2. You're on board with him. He does have the Krieg out. He is going to find 1. So it's now in a 1v1 scenario, but really, Majestic doesn't have to move. Zadley has to come to him.
Majestic on the subside. Oh, he does spot him out.
Yeah, he saw him. He spotted him, and yep, Majestic will clean him up. We love the Senor emotes. You just see Hopshot charging right out, and he does get away. He slides around the corner here, and then re-challenges it out on half HP too. The challenge was there.
Always chow with half HP.
Always chow with half HP.
Don't actually do that.
The rule. No, it's an absolute rule. You must always ego chow.
Always ego.
Absolutely necessary.
1 shot, 200 ping, you ego chow.
Minnesota will pick up their first round.
Dash is right. Stick not working? There it goes.
Yeah, just not sure what happened there. But we are going to see... Oh, I like how... Look at how perfectly lined up Minnesota's players are.
Minnesota actually playing this one slow.
But it looks real nice.
It was pleasing to look at for sure.
Yep, they aren't going to give up the plane entirely, though. They're all standing outside the plane. I'm not too sure what the case is here, but they're giving up a ton of map control as a result. As Be Easy is going to pick up the first kill on a Jake. The bomb has gone down with B, though. Zadley's Freeze is in a great position here to kind of call out players as they come in, as well. Majestic will pick up 1 and his teammate before dropping. It's now a 2v2. 2v1 as Zadley will go down. And
he's going to be pinched.
It's all going to be up. Well, actually, Hopshot will be the last alive, and he's not going to win that gunfight.
The bomb was... the bomb color confused me on that one.
Yeah, I was honestly very confused about that as well. But yeah, it looks like Freeze pops up behind pops up behind Be Easy, and then uses the head glitch here for Hopshot as Hopshot comes around the corner.
Nice 2-piece to secure the
round.
Freeze
played that very well. His position to start out was over off on the side, and it allowed him to call out because he could see all the players kind of passing by that door in the side of the plane. So he could call everything out to his teammates, and then in the last alive situation, they had no idea where he was. So he played that very well in terms of positioning and his route. So I really like that out of him. As Dash is now 4-3, hasn't got a kill since we called him out on it. Since we're like praising his bullfrog usage at 4-1. Jake has pulled a sniper out. He is gonna pick off Chad as this plane rush is coming through. And it looks like Minnesota's abandoning ship now. As well, actually, they're gonna challenge back in. Jake is gonna get pushed back with a stun grenade, I believe it was. Majestic's gonna work his way around the back.
Oh, he's gonna catch him right. Nice.
Yep, he will find him. Now it's all down to Zadley in a 1v2. I'd love to see Zadley move to the staircase here. He could catch out Majestic. Instead, it looks like Beezy's going to get around the corner, and he's going to catch him. And down goes Zadley. So there's a second round now to Minnesota.
Gotta do it one round at a time.
Yep, well, it seems like they're finally figuring out something, too. Chair's requesting the strats for this map. My personal favorite, I think, is you usually get one sniper on the team and you just rush A. Smoke off the gap in between the two shipping containers in that long road, and then you basically have a straight shot in A, and most of the teams don't start off with a defender over on the A side, as well Jake picks up a great shot on a first blood there on Hop Shot. Honestly, this is why I like the snipers, and you can see Jake is working this position here. This is basically what I want to see. You get so much oversight from the sniper.
Adley's back tower with.
He's all the way back here. I'm really not sure how much I like this position. I don't think he gives you that much of a.
Yeah, you're almost like, just info.
Really good oversight because you can't see into the plane, and the wings block you from seeing like the back area. I mean, well, I guess it pays off here because you're more farther back than what the flankers are waiting for. Chad's gonna get caught in the middle. Majestic will get caught. Everyone from Minnesota goes down. Loadout composition, man, this guy's asking us a lot of questions, isn't he?
Probably a sniper is good on.
Great shot
on this map. Maybe 2 ARs and a sub. Maybe 2 subs if you're hitting plane.
I think. I mean, my personal preference, I think, is 2 subs, despite all the long angles. Like a sniper in A, maybe 2 ARs and an SMG rush to A.
It's also
but 2 SMGs, I think, especially if you go B.
Offense or defense too. And what your strategy is.
Yeah, boy, you're gonna see the rush coming in through. Dash is gonna find first blood on to B easy. Majestic goes down in the meantime, and Hopshot will trade it back. So we are in a 3v2. Oh, excuse me, 3v1. Chad, last man alive. He is in the back. With the Krieg.
Did just get one. That Jake.
He's got a lot of work ahead of him right now, including, I believe he's on attack. So yeah, the bomb is going to be down. I believe LAG is aware of this too. They know where the bomb is. So they're just kind of waiting back for him.
You can see it. It's so small in this one.
Yeah, I really don't know if you can really see it. I mean, before it was like that giant briefcase, right? So it was easy to see.
You can see Zadley in this check. Oh, he does check. Wow.
He did check in the last minute. That's going to leave just Dash left.
Dash
who is on the bomb, and Dash is going to be pushing. Oh!
6-2.
The 1v3 is prevented. As Dash picks up that final kill. Honestly, this was way closer than I thought that round should have been, honestly. Chad had a 1v3 and the bomb to do, and he put in work.
For sure. That was... Just LAG was just so aggressive on that one.
Yep, they were aggressive. They ran it, and they pick up the win. What do you think clutched at this map? Definitely the SMG work out of Minnesota, or excuse me, out of LAG.
LAG had aggressiveness too.
Just like the pacing, I think especially as well.
Yeah, no pre-fires.
Oh yeah, you're right. There's no pre-fires.
All right, well, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with map 3. All right, we're loading back in here with control. Was an accidental smoke, so they agreed to just restart the map.
So yep, we're loading back into the control. I want to see, like, this is one of those maps where it's like Garrison specifically is so easy to contest the first site. I believe it's B.
Yes.
Just because you can sit in that office and it's within the zone.
It is.
That's kind of like the biggest frustration I have with this map, I think. Like, maybe it's because they want to even it out for the defense because there is a head glitch going the other way with the barrels. But I feel like it's such a frustration as an attacker on a map that is already so like defensive focused. Like all control is heavily defensive, right?
Oh, it's
so
easy to just charges through that nade.
Yeah.
Like that challenge. I'd like to see Hopshot just stay alive here. Don't challenge too.
Yep, well, he is staying alive. It looks like the nade's gonna go through. He's basically spending all his time hunting for this one guy. As there is gonna be, he's gonna get faced by Jake there. He is gonna go down. Be Easy's gonna pick up the trade as he's gonna start pushing forward, and he does get that kill on the mantle. Mantling's actually been a really pretty good way to kill people, to be honest. As he is gonna start with the spawn kills. He is gonna get caught by Jake though, and he's gonna go down, so his kill spree will be ended. Minnesota is getting some points here into B as you're gonna have Jake sliding through. Chad will pick him off actually. Right off the head.
So I'd like to see 2 people jump in the zone, and they do. I'd almost like to see Majestic here push onto the hill as well.
Yep. Well, he is going to move up. The shots are going to go in, but no one's in the, or excuse me, one person's in the control point. It looks like Chad is still making his way around here. There is going to be progress, so they do get that second tick before he falls. So there is going to be a reset here coming out of Minnesota, but they only need one more tick on a B right now. As Hopshot's going to start moving forward, he will get caught by Dash. Easy also goes down to Zadley. Chad goes down. It's just a wipe. Majestic's the last man alive here, but his entire team is falling around him. As well, Majestic does go down as well. I believe that's Freeze in that corner position here. Yeah, this spot right here.
Freeze and Dark. Just getting the flank. Freeze is actually pushing into spawn. Just patrolling this dark caution area. Does finally get taken down by Be Easy. They are running out of time. They got to hit this quick. They do have 3 people here on to push it. Is he gonna get on the hill in time? He does.
0.8 to go. The contest is in.
Wow.
Be Easy wins the gunfight despite the reload.
They do have 3 on the point. They do get it, but they only have a minute to get A now.
Yeah, well, there's 1 minute. They are down in lives by 5 too, actually, right now. It'd be easy. Great shots from him at long range with the MP5. He's currently on a 5 spree and 9 and 5 for his team as he's going to continue fighting out back here. Maybe that wasn't as advisable, that one, but you do have Minnesota is going to make their way in here. Freeze will pick up 2, but right now, like, they're just falling and they're running out of lives real fast. LAG with a 7-life lead. 30 seconds to go. He's finally going to charge forward. He's going to find 1. He's going to slide away from the second before he re-challenges. 20 seconds to go, though. Minnesota's currently out of respawns. So they have no more lives left. As Majestic and Chad both go down, leaving just Be Easy and Hopshot left. Easy will pick up 1. He won't find the second. Just Hopshot now, and he goes down 2. So LAG will take the first round, 1-0. Defensive round win.
You never say that before.
No, never. Defense winning, unheard of. Never happens in my lifetime.
That first push that Minnesota had when they had hill time, they just needed 2 people on the hill. They would have gone much faster, but one was sitting stairs, looking across the bridge. Someone was sitting caution. Like, they were almost covering the same angle, you know. So I'd like to see 2 people jump on the hill and have 1 sit caution to watch bridge cross and watch their back flank.
Yep, well, right off the rip, we're going to have Chad and Hopshot charging right up the middle here. Dash is going to go straight top green, and he is going to get it. He is going to push back the player. I believe this is Majestic here in the corner. Majestic goes down. So that's most of a team wipe, actually, by LAG right off the rip, and they're going to start, they're getting points into both A and B. They've split both sides right now.
It's going to be hard to get reinforcements here,
I'm very surprised Majestic's still alive there, to be honest, as Dash goes down. Majestic, Zadley is still on the point here. It is contested, I believe. Oh, there he goes. Majestic does pick him off. So they did get 1 tick of progress into A, and they got nothing into B, really. So we're off to the rip.
Push back
22
all the way to
spawn. Yep, LAG is currently down in lives, too, so defense is going to hold strong for the time being.
Chad's in that. Killing some people off spawn.
Yep, I mean, they're just picking him up. Chad picks up another on his Zadley. I think he's on a 4 spree right now. He is on a 4 spree, 10 and 8, and he's just going to work. He's still alive back there, actually.
They finally do get him.
Yep, Freeze is going to pick up Hop Shot here. As Jake is finally going to push out on towards B. So despite that early advantage that they picked up on towards A by getting that first tick, they got him no work into B. And they're now running out of time. 20 seconds to go. LAG still down 4 lives. Honestly, like, I kind of miss when Control came down to live counts a lot more. Like, now, like, I feel like all through Black Ops, it's just been, like, it just comes down to time. Because teams just can't cap a site. Like, you just can't cap any of them. As LAG is going to run out of time on the clock. Excuse me, actually, they hop on a B with 1 second to go. It is going to be contested. B easy will drop him. Minnesota's going to take that defensive round.
You always put that defensive part in there. But
I mean, you gotta be very clear that no one's won the offensive round yet.
They sent 2 to A through green, and then once you get there, there's just no way for your backup to get to you. Like the 2 people have to just win every gunfight to try to take A off the rim. Neither team has gone all 4 just straight for B off the break, and I'd like to see Minnesota do that here. See if they do or not. Hard to tell off these spawns. Looks like 4 to A? No, 2 and 2.
Yep, this is going to be split. But it looks like all of Minnesota just ran straight up the throat of the map, really. As they pick up 1 as well. No, actually, excuse me. Hop Shot will be the last. Actually, no, him and Majestic will be the last live in the middle of the map.
You almost on offense need to hit all together.
But the first wave of gunfights is just so important. Like, maybe it's more like S&D is probably more important, but other than that, I think Control, this like first round of gunfight wave, probably determines the rest of the round. Because if the attackers win, you gain so much map control, and you basically direct where the defenders begin to spawn, which gives you like a whole whack of time on the bomb set, or excuse me, on the control point.
All the defenders start down right there.
Yeah, but this is what I mean. Like, you get to spawn them out. You buy yourself a ton of time, and if you hop 3 players on the point like this, look how fast they're capping it. They've made progress at B. They're gonna cap B.
Majestic is in green, so he's got the rotation covered.
Yep. Now I want to see a bricks push come out of here. Numbers 1 and 2, Be Easy, Chad, Hop Shot. I want them all to start flooding, and that's exactly what's going on here. Be Easy will get the kill in the back of, I think they call this Cobble. But he's going to drop on the other side. Hop Shot will clean up the kills. Zadouy's still alive on the radar truck. The push has been shut down. Chad is now just kind of working around the spawns. He's on a 5 kill spree. Finally gets shut down.
This is the hard part about A.
You 7 life lead out of it.
Spawn so far out, though. Yeah, minute 15 to hit this hill again. Dash is sitting back. I guess you call that tank wash is what the game calls it. Just covering that bricks mid push.
But it's a good position to be in here because that's exactly where Minnesota wants to be hitting from, and it's exactly where they have been hitting from. They've been sending both Be Easy and Chad have made their way through that area at different points in this game. Jake is not going to get dropped there in bricks. But the spawn lead has been cut down. We're down to 5 lives, 4 life difference right now. LAG slowly bringing this back. As Jake was on a 5 kill spree before he went down, so he was basically the reason why the spawn difference was low. With 30 seconds to go, nobody's gone onto the point. Zadouy is still alive.
Zadoui's just sitting radar.
He has 19 engagements. I don't think he's seen, like, I don't think he's moved.
You don't need to move if you just got the hill locked down like that.
He's just, they're shutting it down. Easy's going to come in the back. So despite the life lead, Minnesota, actually, it's down to 1. The life lead is completely gone. It was a 7 life lead, 12 seconds to go. So despite this early first B cap out of Minnesota, they're not going to finish it.
Sadly, still on that radar. Just
LAG is going to hold strong, and they're going to take another round.
I really thought we had a chance for them to take it there on offenses. They took B and pushed straight through bricks. Like, that's what you'd want to do. But once all 4 went down, it's just so hard to get back up. It's such a long run from spawn.
Yeah, I mean, I think Minnesota's done a fantastic job of working their spawns. Both their own and the other sides. Like, they've been sending both Be Easy, Chad, and Hop Shot at different times throughout this map have actually worked their way through that back spawn. And they've been spawn killing, but it just hasn't paid off. it hasn't worked for anybody, really, as all 3 rounds have gone to the defense team.
Yeah, that was
Oh, here we go. 4-man push into green.
The A. Again, the A hit.
Here comes LAG. Majestic goes down. That was the only player over here.
Breeze is still sitting mid-map. All 3 are still on the hill.
I'd love to see Zadley get off this tank. He's not capping the point from the spot. And BZ is going to jump inside, and BZ will pick up the kill, actually, so nobody's capping this right now. And they didn't get the, they didn't even get the tick.
No,
the tick hasn't gone through. It's just going to be Zadley here. He's going to pick up 2, and he's still, I really want to see him get off the truck to be capping this. I think they really need it.
He's just trying to hide in the corner.
Yeah, he's hiding in the corner. He does get picked off, though. Zadley's still here. He hasn't moved. This is like 2 rounds in a row where he's just kind of sitting here. Is he capping from that spot?
He is capping from that spot.
No way.
But you don't have much mobility there. They know exactly where you are. It looks like LAG is rotating to that B spot now. Now that Minnesota...
Yep, they got 1.5 ticks in A.
They're still only having 1 guy on the hill. I'd like to see 2 at least on the hill.
Yeah, as well. It does look like the player on B did get cleaned up, and now it's just Jake kind of running around here. He will find that kill. He is going to get this 1 tick into B. 50 seconds to go on the clock, and they do have a 2 respawn lead, or excuse me, 3 now, 3 life lead. The contest will come in for Majestic as he challenges from the office. Jake's literally just been spinning circles around here on the B point for the past like 20 seconds. It's now up to Freeze as he's going for the next challenge. He's not going to get it, but he is going to get traded out. As Zadley will get caught from behind by Be Easy on the flank. And now it's going to be Jake's turn to kind of push up and get some of these spawn. I lied.
They're just not pushing as a team. Like, you can see them all on the map, almost in a line from spawn to the point. Should be more of a group push getting those trades. LAG just needs to concentrate more on getting multiple people on the hill. They've had the hills. Like, they've had an area control, but they just push off and don't quite cap anything.
Yep. Well, I'm trying to do the quick maths here on to see who's going to take the who's going to take defense in round 5. I think it's LAG.
Sadly, it's just hiding in a trophy system here.
But it's working.
It's working as Jake comes just flying in, back to his spinning. Thank you, Jim, with the raid of 7. It's Freeze's.
Thank you very much, Jims. Hope your game went well. As he shows up. Party time from Jims. Much appreciated. As well, actually, they did get the cap on a B. LAG did pick it up. I wasn't exactly paying attention there for a moment. Minnesota's also out of respawn, so this might actually be like all the math that I was doing to go to round 5 might not matter with the next 4 lives. As you can see, well, there goes Hop Shots. Now it's down to 3. Majestic also gets caught. Does look like he pushed out. Be Easy will get caught. It's all down to Chad now in a 1v7.
LAG.
And he's going to drop, and that's LAG taking map 3.
He won with offensive win. I thought for sure they weren't going to get that B, but sadly, just sitting in that trophy system behind that vent, they just couldn't kill him there, and his teammates pushed up behind him. But sadly, somehow level 101.
I wonder why it's red. That looks incorrect. Anyways.
That's LAG 2-1.
Yep.
All right, and we'll be back with map 4 after a quick break. Straight into what we were just talking about. We'll see if the teams push 2 Eskies off of library side here.
Yep, this is going to be map 4. It's going to be a 2-1 lead for LAG over Minnesota as we're off the rip. And we're going to see, it looks like a 1-person escalator push. You're going to see number 8 on the minimap by Jake and a 1-player escalator push coming out of Minnesota.
We do see
Minnesota's actually sent 2 players into mid.
Minnesota did exactly what I had said. The LAG does win the escalator fights. You're going to see Jake start to push around that backside.
Yeah, you can see on the minimap, Hopshot is kind of hunting for him. Minnesota is kind of aware that somebody is in the back here somewhere. So they are looking, but they have actually pushed up, and this is a perfect time really for Jake to go. We have no game audio on stream, by the way.
It is on now. Minnesota has possession of the P2 spawns here, so this first hill's been highly contested.
Yep, you are going to see LAG is finally going to pick up the time as the spawns right now for P2, but they're extending a lot. As 2 players go down.
Sadly's in the back. A foot race almost between him and Majestic. It's the back spawn there.
Says, yeah, well, Jake will get the back spawn. It does look like the back spawn will go in favor of LAG, as well, Beezy's is prone behind here. He will get pistoled down by Jake. And the spawns go in favor of LAG. But as I say that, it looks like Minnesota is the one on the point right now, as they are going to start getting up the kills. Despite the close spawn and despite Zadley up top inside of police station, Minnesota was picking up the time. They are finally knocked out of the hard point. They will be pushing back in through lobby. As all their players are basically just like front door rushing it right now, as Chad picks up one on the slide out, and he will get away with his life. He's going to put shots into Zadley. Zadley will shut him down. Hopshot gets out alive. Right as I say that, he's dead. So that's going to be LAG picking up the last 12 seconds, and you can see Minnesota's already giving it up. They're willing to give up the last of that time and set up for P3. This drop shot's going to run interference here.
That's going to be a great spot to just...
I love this head glitch. I don't care how scummy it is. I absolutely love sitting back here. As they have to come to you. Like I want to see LAG not come this way. It's such a kill funnel. Pushing through mid, pushing through gold, as you can see on the minimap, where all of the players are now coming from, as Zadley is going to work up the back. Majestic's in a great spot to be watching this right now. As you're going to Freeze working his way in the middle. He is going to pick up the kill on the hop shot. But Minnesota is going to hold strong right now, as well. Finally, Majestic will get pushed, and I think that will break it. No, actually. Chad is going to spawn in that back corner. And that, oh, okay, there we go. Finally, Minnesota is spawning out street side. It's going to be Chad last alive in the area, as he's trying to just sort of stay alive in this back bank section. This is going to be LAG picking up all the points. They will pick up the last 10 points here, and they will go out to a 30-point lead. As we head into P4, as Hopshot is going to move up, he's going to find Dash. Another player is going to drop in the middle. I believe that was Freeze. And now, here we go, P4.
Zadley's going to be a good pinch here. Oh, Beezy is going to...
Beezy is just like prone in the rat hole. Finally pokes out. He will get caught. Zadley will get caught from behind, though, by Majestic. As Majestic will also fall as Jake comes in from the flank. As there we go. Hey, the trophy update. Trophy destroying trophies. Love to see it.
Trophy hate.
I mean, let's be real. That's how they're supposed to work to begin with.
Yeah, so we don't end up with 3 and 3. No grenades can ever reach a hill.
Yep.
Minnesota is spawning long street. LAG all just piled up around that bus.
Yep, well, the push is, they are going to charge forward. They are going to pick up 2 kills, and they will take over the hill. So in the last few seconds, this will go to LAG. It was pretty contested. There wasn't a whole lot of points gained off of this. I think just 20, 30 points total, I think, between the 2 teams.
Lucy TV, thank you for the subscription. Prime.
Thank you.
Jake is getting around back for these P2 spawns. I do believe
he's going to catch Hopshot back there, and I think that's secured the spawns as a result of that. Because you do see Minnesota spawning bus, actually. That sucks. That really does suck in terms of your spawns as well. The push cutoff and passageway will get shut down.
Hopshot. It's Hopshot's turn to go around for spawns here for P2.
Yep, he is going to get around the back. I want to see, he is going to come up behind these players, but there is a player behind him as well, as number 5 on the minimap will catch him. But he did succeed in his mission here. As you can see, all of LAG is spawning out top left. As every player goes down, they have to make their way all the way across the map, as we're down to the last 13 seconds of P1. And Minnesota's closed the gap. They're only down 10 points. Easy is going to take his MP5 all the way up top, and he's going to jump up, head towards the street.
Hopefully we see a hard point like we did.
Back here.
Map 1 hard point score would be great. 249, 250. If we get that again. Shaping up to be that way, just back and forth between the 2 teams.
Yeah, well, LAG has secured, they did secure the last few seconds of P1, and they are on the early points here on P2.
It's so hard to push through that lobby doors. Bubble door just feels like...
Or you just have a laser beam like Jake. As he does win that first gunfight, but I mean, you have to contest with both. You have to contest with both Majestic up in this top cop position, and you got to deal with the player out in front of you, as he's searching for the player coming
Chad's
straight.
actually going for
street right
going
now,
for this P3 spawns, or maybe going for a pinch.
Well, somehow, I mean, if you look at the minimap number 4 there, Chad's actually on the early rotate. So right now, LAG's kind of just caught between two sets of players here, as they are spawning street. They're spawning a globe actually. So Chad's gonna make his way all the way into the back. He's gonna be he's gonna have some critical gunfights here ahead of him as he's trying to find all these players. He's gonna find one. He's gonna pick off Zadley. He will get caught from both sides, and he will go down. So he's unfortunately not gonna secure those spawns for his team.
All of LAG's looking south though. Up top,
the game is tied too, actually, or a 2-point difference right now. LAG's finally gonna get back in the hill to start taking up some time. But Minnesota's fought their way back.
Back and forth.
Back and forth it goes. Chad picks up one. Chad does not pick up the second. Freeze will shut him down, but Majestic's going to come around the corner and pick up another. As literally just trades going everywhere, but all of Minnesota just went down there. So that's going to be some big time for LAG.
This is such a hard way to hit this hill from.
Flooding from the front door. Honestly, like, I'm not a fan of this. Like, especially, I think without the smokes too, this is just impossible to break through.
Agreed. They do have rotations here for P4. They are set up.
Yeah, but I mean, we just went from an even game to a 40-point, like a 30-something point lead right now. Yeah, Minnesota is slowly going to start taking this one back, as they do pick up 2 8 kills. BZ gets traded out by Zadley, so the pinch is coming in towards mid right now. His pop shot will get caught actually, and he is going to go down. Freeze is working his way globe. But Minnesota is set up on the point right now, and the time is going to start ticking in their favor.
This is looking real good for them to come back.
Yep, I mean, they're picking up a ton of time here. Minnesota can't make their way through. Majestic's just turreting here. 2 kills and more to come as they continue to slide into his reticle here. As he picks up another one on a Jake.
He's also got
Easy will finally
Overwatch from his team on the buses. Nobody from LAG is even close to this hill now.
LAG, they're just giving up. They're just going to leave it. They're saying, take it. Take all the points. Minnesota's going to take a 20-point lead as a result of this hill.
I never would have thought in P4 that down 30 you end up coming out with a lead.
they got literally 50 points off that hill. Huge swing.
Easy. Wow. The Zadley's already set up all the way in the back, making sure they hold those P2 spawns.
Nope, well, we do have Dash is going to be working his way up here towards the middle, as the contest is going to be coming in here. As well, just all of Minnesota's flooded their way through P1. They're going to clean everybody up. They're going to spawn LAG out. How is LAG spawning out? Zadley's here.
Zadley's here, and no one was really close from Minnesota. That was...
I don't get that one. I do not understand that one.
Strange one. Minnesota is going to take control of the spawns for P2.
Yeah, but they're picking up some great time, especially this time in the middle right now. I mean, LAG will secure the last few seconds of this, but Minnesota's already up to 215. Jake and company have to work their way down now, down 30 points for the first time this map. They haven't really been behind up until really now. But they will win the spawn fight, and they will force Minnesota to spawn out.
That's such a hard doorway to come through without smokes.
Honestly, I feel like just all of Moscow is like that. I mean, P2 has a stupid hard point to get through. P3 has a stupid hard point to get through. He's going to charge out on the hill into 3 waiting guns. 3 of Minnesota's players go down. They're all going to spawn P3, and honestly, they might decide to give this one up.
Yeah, Chad's already rotating for next.
30 seconds to go, and they're going to chalk it.
They need to put some pressure on, though, because they're just going to let LAG start to leave one guy back and have 3 people rotate.
Yeah, because, I mean, you're giving up a ton of time here. LAG is going to be up to 240 points by the time this hill ticks over. And Zadley's already made his way all the way up here in a bank. He can win 1 gunfight and flip the spawns immediately. He only has to win 1 fight here on Majestic. He doesn't, though. Majestic comes up huge. Jake is on a 5 kill spree before he goes down. But the hard point is going to flip. Nobody's in it.
Nobody's in it.
No one in the point. Finally, somebody from Minnesota gets in there to start taking some time. But 239 right now to 219 and closing.
Yeah, that's just...
LEG's just slamming their face against the front door. It's not working.
They gotta take your time and swing around the backside.
They're just coming. They're gonna lose. They have to do something other than come through the front door because Minnesota's aware that they're all spawning out.
Too late now. You have to. At least all four have to hit it.
You gotta go now. As they're all gonna flood in right immediately. Majestic is all the way in the back. Hop shots on the hill. It actually works out. Three players from Minnesota go down. Now Minnesota has to get into the hill.
Oh my god.
You got no time. Clean up 2, clean up 3. LG's gonna take it.
Wow. I can't believe they broke that from the front. 245 to 250. LAG takes it 3-1 in the series.
Wow. I think Jake just went absolutely huge here at the end as he picks up all the important kills. And he picks off Chad here in elbow. And then gets the cutoff kills. Yeah, this was a huge play out of Jake.
Minnesota was making sure they didn't lose spawns, but they ended up losing the front of the lobby. The front of top Eskies.
I think in that case, you just have to bring all your players forward.
Yeah,
like, it's so late. It's so late and so little time left that spawns don't matter if you don't win that fight now. I think in that case. Like, Majestic was all the way in the back. He couldn't really provide any support for his team because he was waiting for the push, but the push was all coming front. There's nobody going towards him, and that unfortunately cost them the game.
That cost them the game and the series. Both those hard points. We played 2 hard points with a difference of 6 points.
That's crazy.
That is some great games back and forth.